And a warm welcome from North London. We're at the Emirates Stadium. I'm Derek Ray. My co-commentator is the former Arsenal fullback Lee Dixon, and we should have a pulsating game of football for you. It's Arsenal against Borussia Dortmund.
Yeah, thank you, Derek. Always my favourite time of the week, spending time with you at games. We should be in for a belter here with these two.
The defenders will certainly have done their homework, Lee, and on that basis must keep more than a weather eye on Lacazette.
Well, his ability on the ball is second to none. Just watch how close he keeps the ball to his feet. He lures defenders in, then quick turn of pace and he's away from you. Brilliant player.
And this is the Arsenal starting 11. Well, as a team, they do have their stylistic preference, and it really is all about trying to put the opposition under pressure, making sure that they don't compose themselves. Lee, do you expect to see more of that in this game?
Yeah, pretty much. They love to press high, don't they? It's their preferred style of play, winning the ball high up the pitch. It certainly benefits their strikers. They're very good at it.
Enjoy the game.
This is the lineup for Dortmund. Manuel Akanji plays with Mats Hummels in central defence, and they line up with just the one striker looking to do a bit of damage. Well, this game should offer plenty. Individual brilliance. Given options around him. A case of foiling the opposition by whatever means. He was certainly in the... Lugo. Daniel. Promising attack this from Borussia Dortmund. What can they... He's in with a chance. Keeper's contribution, but what next? Well, I think it would be fair to characterise Unai Emery's first season in charge of Arsenal as one of highs and lows. Sadly, it really ended with the lows, Lee.
Yeah, it did, but...
Giving it a try. What's it? Lugo. Good-looking sequence. And slipped through beautifully. It should be. And it is the opening goal of the contest.
Well, it was always going to be a tight game, but now all of a sudden one team ahead. Things have got to change on both sides. Well, as we can see, if a striker is free in the box then the great ones just stand still, they know chances will come in that position, and he wasn't disappointed. Well, it can be difficult being a manager at times, none more so than now.
Back underway. Hakimi. Patient build-up at the moment. The cross is on. A really sumptuous ball. Nicolas Pepe. Well, that's very smart defending, and now the possession lost, intercepted. And green space aplenty for Dortmund to run into. Can he take advantage? And a goal here for Borussia Dortmund. Can they be stopped?
Well, here is the replay, and to be fair, the keeper from that distance hasn't got much chance of keeping it out. Lovely goal.
Slightly different vantage point in terms of the goal that was scored. So 2-0. And very deftly cut out. Hakimi. Lugo. Others to play it to. And he's got the beating of his opponent. He's got to score! Daniel. Well, that's a moment the fans won't soon forget. Well, it's a fine-looking Dortmund attack, but the question is, what can they do from this position? And he's beaten. It has to be! Keeper didn't quite do enough. Well, that's the kind of play you want from your defender. Ceballos! And he got to it fairly easily. Little interception. Hummers. Lugo. Promising attack this from Borussia Dortmund. What can they do from here? Options are plenty. It should be! The goals keep going in for them. I don't think they're going to throw this away now. Absolutely omnipotent.
Well, here it is, a striker's bread and butter, simple finish, but it's the positioning that gets him the goal.
Well, let's take another look at that goal, shall we?
Well, they've been poor all day, Derek, and your sense there's going to be a rollicking in that dressing room after the game.
Blistering. And firing it into the area. A very high degree of difficulty for any goalkeeper.
Sheer quality.
And using his strength to shield the ball. Nasser. Edgar. Decent progress with the ball at his feet. And threading it forward. Off the post. 20 minutes to go. Now with Hakimi. Daniel. Lugo. Manoeuvring his way forward. A real struggle to contain him. A real opening now. And it's a double for him in this game. No way for the opposition to contain him. And no wonder he's off celebrating.
Well, let's see that again. Once he gets into his stride, he just strolls past players. What a lovely solo. Wonderful effort this is.
Well, the goal again, albeit from a different angle.
Oh, to be a fly on the wall in that dressing room if it stays like this, Derek. He's not happy. Just look at him.
Well, as they restart, they're certainly allowing their opponents to come onto them. On and on he goes. Good visualisation and execution. And he scored not once, but twice. They simply cannot stop him. And no wonder he's enjoying himself.
Well, he had enough time to think about it, didn't he? He knew what he was going to do and did it brilliantly.
Well, let's go back to the goal that was scored.
Well, all the day's frustrations are there for all to see. The coach needs to try and turn this around and quickly.
Edgar. Oh, a lovely ball. And Berlino's stunning save.
Genius, absolutely genius.
How? Lugo. Will he find the net? Well, it might still work out for them. And the referee's whistle, that is the end of the story. Well, as we run the rule over this man's work, positive after positively.
Well, he never gave that back line a chance to get a breath. 2 goals for the lad today. Played superbly well, looked really sharp, constantly playing on the shoulder of the last defender. A real handful.
Looking sequence, and slipped through beautifully. It should be, and it is the opening goal of the contest.
Well, it was always going to be a tight game, but now all of a sudden one team ahead. Things have got to change on both sides.
Can he take advantage? And a goal here for Borussia Dortmund. Can they be stopped? It should be. The goals keep going in for them. I don't think they're going to throw this away now. Absolutely omnipotent. Maneuvering his way forward. A real struggle to contain him. A real opening now. And it's a double for him in this game. No way for the opposition to contain him. And no wonder he's off celebrating. On he goes. Good visualisation and execution. And he scored not once but twice. They simply cannot stop him. And no wonder he's enjoying himself.
Has all the elements really to excite us, and I'm sure it will live up to the billing. Borussia Dortmund against Manchester United.
I love visiting this ground. Rarely been disappointed with the entertainment on offer. Don't think I will be today either.
This is the Borussia Dortmund lineup. Well, these days, of course, the numbers don't actually correspond to the positions anymore with squad numbers, but what they're calling a false 9 might apply to this team in the 4-3-3 formation because he's not recognised as an out-and-out striker.
No, and it will be interesting to see how it pans out. He has got an option on the bench, Martin, a more orthodox centre-forward if he needs him, so we'll wait and see how it pans out.
This is then the Manchester United lineup. David De Gea starts in goal. Harry Maguire starts alongside Victor Lindelof at the back. Marcus Rashford is the main man up front. Whoever is the coach of Borussia Dortmund, the passion and the nature and the DNA of this real working man's club is it's special. It's very special indeed.
Well, it's one of my favourite European grounds. You come here on a European night and it's just wonderful. That yellow wall behind the goal, it's a sight to see.
He can cross it now. And there's the cutback. Lugo. There it is. First goal of the game. And coming this early, the promise of more to come. It is a great piece of play here by an attacker who was outnumbered by the defenders and still scored.
I think as a result, Martin, the keeper was caught off guard as well.
So the first goal, it's well. Well, they might nick the ball around, trying to make a chance. Out into the what? Lugo. That's a good idea with the pass. Fearing the equaliser at one end, they've gone and scored at the other end to put themselves 2 ahead and strengthen their position. There was no time to take an extra touch, I don't think, in those circumstances. So he went for the first-time finish.
Yeah, and they're difficult for keepers because it doesn't give them a chance to get set. Caught flat-footed there.
Restarting, a cross in here. Strong piece of defending and clearing. Daniel. Guiding it through. Well, that's his second today. He's certainly got his shooting boots on, and he is the kind of player that can hit his straps like this. Excellent day for him.
Goalkeeper's done well to actually get something on that. I didn't think he was going to get a touch.
Well, let's take another look at the goal. Brennan. Daniel. Trying to steer it through. And finish it off! 2 for him today, and his team are benefiting from his sharpness in front of goal, knocking the ball into the back of the net. Well, they've increased their lead here, and that could just wrap up the match.
Yeah, they're the much better team out here today, and that scoreline reflects that.
The goal, wherever you look at it, it was very well taken. So they
Turned up.
room in which to attack. Men in there to try to convert this cross. Here's a chance. Top performance from a top team, and they've emphasised their superiority with the number of goals that they've scored.
Well, I thought he'd got enough on it there, Martin. I thought he'd done enough to save it.
And that's a goal well worth analysing again. Manchester United can attack in the wide area now. The target, players in the centre. Saved by the keeper, but not decisively. 10 minutes left of regular time. First. Winter. Trying to find the opening, which would be so crucial. Shots on! Simple save for Daniel. Past his man. The shot's on! Must score! He keeps the ball and makes sure his team can build from him. Lugo. Hit it hard, but not very true. it is, the final whistle. Well, at times you thought they got a bit greedy, but why not? I mean, if you're on top of an opponent like they were here today, rub it in.
Well, they did. They were ruthless, weren't they? They rubbed their faces into the dirt, and that is the hallmark of a top side.
There's the cutback. Lugo. There it is. First goal of the game. And coming this early, the promise of more to come. Lugo. That's a good idea with the pass. Bearing the equaliser at one end, they've gone and scored at the other end to put themselves 2 ahead and strengthen their possession. Guiding it through. Well, that's his second today. He's certainly got his shooting boots on, and he is the kind of player that can hit his straps like this. Excellent day for him. Daniel trying to steer it through and finish it off. 2 for him today, and his team are benefiting from his sharpness in front of goal, knocking the ball into the back of the net. Men in there to try to convert this cross. Here's a chance. Top performance from a top team, and they've emphasised their superiority with the number of goals that they've scored.
Well, I thought he'd got enough on it there, Martin. I thought he'd done enough to save it.